Hello, my name is Karen with Portland Parks and Recreation's fitness program. Today we will be doing a meditation practice, discussing some meditation techniques and a brief silent meditation. You might like to have a chair in which to sit, straight back, sturdy chair that you can sit with the feet solid on the floor. You might like to sit on a cushion or block with a blanket beneath you. You might like to use some blocks or thick, heavy books to support the knees if you're in a seated position on the floor. You might also like to lie down, and we'll talk about that positioning a little later. Please adjust as you need to as we go along, and thank you for being with me today. For our meditation practice today, I'll remind you that you might want to use a chair. If you sit in the chair, be well supported, straight back, feet solid on the floor. You might like to sit on the floor, a little lift under the hips with a cushion or block. Sit a little forward so that the knees might be lower than the hips. And you might like to be in a reclined position on the back, maybe a little more active than just laying down, crossing the arms over the chest, feet wide, and lean the knees in on each other. As with everything we do, this is your practice. Make it your own. Find your comfortable way to be so that you can come into the present moment, not distracted by discomfort. Anytime you need to make a little movement, feel free to do so. Try not to be rigid here, forcing yourself to sit or be in a certain way. The foot starts to go to sleep. You might press the foot to the floor, wiggle the toes. It's an example. Once you're in your comfortable position, if you're seated, come into some gentle alignment. Bring the shoulders over the hips. Find some length in the spine. Relax the shoulders back and down. Hands comfortably in the lap. When you practice meditation on your own, I might suggest you use some kind of a timer, as long as you have an alarm that isn't too jarring. You can use something like an hourglass, a little hourglass timer for no sound, if you like that better. Today I'll keep time and let you know when our silent meditation time is over. There are different techniques you can practice to assist you with meditation. I have a few that I'll suggest today. When you practice on your own, you might choose one that you like, that helps you to be mindful and to be able to be still in that meditation time. And we'll begin here with closed eyes or a lowered gaze. Notice what you might be, in a sense, holding in the body, in the mind. There might be areas of tension, stress that you feel in the body. Be thoughts going through the mind, what you've experienced already today, plans for later. Just observing at first all that's with you as you begin, without involvement or judgment. And begin to imagine those things that you might be holding in the body and the mind as objects that you're observing from a bit of a distance. And you might either begin to gently set them aside or let them recede into the distance for now. Mindfulness is both about coming present to the moment and being with what is, not pushing away thoughts or feelings, gently acknowledging them and then letting them be set aside again. We'll move through a little tensing and releasing through the body. Just in the position you're in, I'm going to ask you to bring some tension into the muscles, kind of like curled in fingers, like a fist in the muscles, and then releasing on the exhale. Begin by spreading the toes out, spreading the fingers out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Release that tension. Squeeze the toes in, flex the feet, squeeze through the muscles of the calves and the thighs. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Release. Squeeze the hands into fists. Squeeze through the forearms into the upper arms. Exhale, release. Lift the shoulders toward the ears. Inhale here, exhale, release. Reach the shoulders forward or up if you're on the back. Exhale, release. Reach the shoulders back, shoulder blades toward each other. Inhale here, exhale, release. And reach the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, release. Any little movement you need through the shoulders, let them be. Bring a big breath of air in, puff the belly like a balloon. Exhale, release. Big breath of air in to puff up through the chest. Exhale, release. And awareness again of your alignment, shoulders over hips. If you're seated, length through the spine and the neck. Slowly turn the head to the right, back to center and to the left. Back to center. Open the eyes wide, open the mouth. Inhale through the nose, stick the tongue out and exhale. Squeeze the eyes tight shut. Press the lips together. Inhale through the nose. Slowly blow the air out through the mouth, releasing tension from the face. Another deep round of breath here. One more exhale through the mouth. And begin to let the breath come back to natural pace. Closed eyes or lowered gaze, whatever feels natural to you. Mentally scan the body for remaining places of holding and tension. Any little movement you might need to ease that. Imagine sending the breath to those areas. As you inhale, the breath moving in and around. As you exhale, tension releasing with the breath. Bring your awareness to the movement through the body with the breath. The rise through you as you inhale, the release and lowering as you exhale. This is something you can continue to follow as you move through your silent meditation time. On the next exhale, say to yourself silently 10. Next exhale 9. And continue moving on down to 0. you've reached 0, again, let the breath flow naturally. In a moment, we'll move into about 4 minutes of silent meditation. You might have a little movement here, touching each finger to the thumb slowly and deliberately. Going back to the first finger again when you've reached the pinky finger. You might continue that through your meditation. You might be still here, following the breath flow, or repeating to yourself a word or phrase. You might say to yourself here on the inhale and now on the exhale. A word like peace, a word that speaks to you. Begin now 4 minutes silent meditation. Remember to do what you need to do through this time. This is for you. Little movements if you need to. Send the breath to areas of the body. Touch the fingers to the thumb. Repeat a word or phrase. Begin to draw the breath in more deeply. Begin a little movement, fingers and toes to the hands, feet, and the limbs. Coming back in your silent meditation here. Thank you for joining me today. I invite you to continue to practice yourself small amounts of time, maybe gradually increasing. Remember to choose other things on days when it's not working to sit still. Might have a walking meditation, awareness as you walk. Might do a repetitive task that you enjoy. Might listen to music or sounds of the ocean. Take care.